Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. It's a really nice day. It's going to be a high of 71 degrees today. The humidity's in the 40%, and I'm totally making all this up. It's going to be gorgeous because it's Texas, and it's going to be hot. The things we do to keep from going crazy. Look at that, guys. That's pretty. That's a little observation tower here at Rockport Beach out on the circle, and they have two sets of viewing binoculars set up, and they are aimed at that little island out there. They're adjustable, and I can see a rosette spoonbill from here. See the kind of pinkish white little dot? That's where they like to hang out. That's also where the pelicans go when they're not hanging out at the bait stand trying to get a free meal. But we do have a little bit of cloud cover, really light wind, like 6 miles an hour out of the east. Today's question was, what do you do all day? Well, the last few months, I've tried not to die. That has been a priority. If you're new to the channel, I live full-time in my F-150 with a Lear topper. When gas prices were reasonable, I was able to do a little bit of traveling the last, year or so. I've kind of hung out mostly in the Rockport, Texas area. I've went and done some small towns around here, made videos from there. But if you got to be stuck in a place, this is a pretty nice place. I wake up every morning right before the sun comes up, when there's a little color in the sky, and before I sleep in the back of my truck in the Lear topper. Got bed and the clothes and the ice chest back there. DeWalt fan helps to keep me cool. I use cooling towels throughout the evening. Keep them in my ice chest so they're packed in ice water, and put them on me throughout the night. When I wake up, get washed up. Washcloth and soap. Grab some clean clothes, and 50-50 chance I'll run into Wally World and get what I need for the day. My cooler's small, so I can't buy too much stuff all at once. If I buy a package of something, that's what I eat until it's gone. Today's big purchase was individual bottles of water, which I don't necessarily like to buy. The plastic effects on the environment and all that kind of good stuff, and the cost. There's a fish jumping. Fish are jumping. From what I understand, the fish jump for the most part to escape something chasing it. Here comes a barge that they use to put in pilings. There's a lot of dock work being done around here by several very reputable companies. While I'm getting washed up and all, I'll immediately start watching some YouTube videos and answering my comments. I only use one device for the most part. I have a tablet, but it needs to be hooked up to Wi-Fi, and I mostly use that tablet for reading. Download books from the public library for free on it, and I've been reading several books a week. But I answer comments and watch videos. This morning I watched some very good videos from a video from my friend at Allastrology, G. And there were 3 new ones this morning from Storytime with Uncle Bill, shorter videos. Bill works a lot. But he'll also, like, he might put out a short video here and there, and then put out 3 videos in a day, shorter videos. But this morning he was looking at spiders, and him and some buddies were body surfing. He lives North Carolina, right, Bill? Not South Carolina, North Carolina. Not too far from the water. And his videos are on bugs and birds and wildlife and landscaping and tree cutting and family visits and any critters he might come across. Kind of a look into his life, whatever he's doing that day. And I feel like I watched other videos this morning, but I mean first thing in the morning too. But I watch probably about 25 people's videos. Not all put out videos every day. Some are once every few weeks, some are every day. But I kind of do that as I do other things too. When I went into Walmart, I wasn't going to buy meat. It's pretty rare I buy meat anymore. But they had a steak for $2.99. And I'll be showing you that in tomorrow morning's video. These are all the shells here. These are all oyster shells. And they kind of dump them here to use them as a protectant from erosion. And eventually they'll wear down just like sand, and they'll bring out more oyster shells and dump them. Oyster shells are pretty easy to get in this area. Sometimes you'll find another shell in there that naturally occurred, but for the most part, it's oyster shells. And we're looking at Little Bay. And Little Bay is between Rockport Beach, and the man-made island of Key Allegro, where some our wealthier homeowners live. And for a lot of them, it's second homes and third homes, but there's been some celebrities living out there, including George Strait. So, at some point in the morning, I'll make my afternoon video, which is what I'm doing right now. I put out a video every day at 4 a.m. and 1 p.m. And if I have one, I'll put out a short at 5 p.m. But this is the official 1 o'clock video. This morning I spent cooking my steak for tomorrow morning's video. If you want to see how that came out, check it out in the morning. I had some issues because I'm a crazy person who lives in their truck in the Texas heat. I do have a joke from my buddy Mario. Pecan Tree went to his psychiatrist. Said, Doc, I'm kind of concerned. I'm starting to grow nuts. Thank you, Mario. Mario's a good dude. I got to spend some time Sunday with Mario. He's my buddy. We were over in Port Aransas yelling at women to put bikinis on. May or may not have had a beer. That's just idle gossip. I see a friend over here you guys have been asking about, not these nice 2 people fishing. Isn't that great? Couples that fish together. It's pretty awesome. There's Eugene over there. We'll go around the truck and say hi to him. And I apologize if we're getting a little bit of wind, guys. I started off in the direction we were filming so I wouldn't get wind, but it's the beach and there's wind. I just happen to keep my windows rolled up at this point to help keep it out. There's a star on my channel right there. Good morning, Eugene. I see you're seeing other people for fish. He's drawn now. He wants fish from those people, but he knows I'm the guy that gives him fish. He's in a quandary. Go ahead. You're allowed to have other friends. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I talk to birds. have my best conversations with birds. Now, the house with all the trees in front of it, I think that's 3 lots actually. That's where George Strait lived. He still may live there. I don't know. Not live there, but one of his houses. The rumor is he sold it a few years ago, but the tax records don't necessarily show that. You can look up the tax records on each address, and it'll tell you who owns it and give you their address and phone number, and how much the property is worth and any improvements made in recorded history. It's actually pretty interesting. I also have some clips for tomorrow morning. Our friends in the one-man sailboat that we filmed a few times, and they had an accident right here. Well, this must be a very difficult spot because they had more trouble last night, and I'll put that in tomorrow morning's video. They were, is it called tacking? I don't know what it's called without looking it up. Going directly into the wind, and some of them have mastered that skill, and some of them are still working on it. Well, I got another celebrity spotting up here. I know a lot of you people ask. Everyone wants to know, where's Kevin? There's Kevin right there. And that's my spot I like to park at. When I come here, usually Kevin or Eugene is waiting for me. Well, guys, please have sympathy on me. I'm stuck here in this hellhole. That barking noise is the black skimmers. They are awesome. They'll be leaving here soon. And they took down the little string that was here, but they still have the road blocked off. I would imagine they'll open up that again soon here at the Circle at Rockport Beach. Hey guys, I really appreciate y'all. Gave you a little glimpse of what I do all day, huh? Show you the clouds and we'll get out of here. And I also run around all day and put things together for tomorrow morning's video, and I got about half of tomorrow morning's video done, and I'll be working on that the rest of the day. That's what I do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for riding along today, guys. We went a few 300 yards. Thanks for watching.